Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Sunday the 12th of July and it seems that Harry and Meghan have been spotted out and about in Beverly Hills, going about normal errands or so it seems. Seems a really strange thing to have been papped doing. Now, they must have been out and about elsewhere on other expeditions, but this one has my weirdo meter getting all crackly and my heckles are up. There's a couple of issues that I have with this very thing. One, it's just a strange setup, isn't it? They are pushing this whole travelers eco-friendly travel incentive. They're winding down Sussex Royal, or so we're led to believe, although they have been added as directors to the Sussex Royals on Companies House. I don't know why that would be at this moment, but I'm currently looking into it. So if you are heading up a eco-friendly travel incentive, why on earth are you riding around LA in a gas guzzling SUV? Can you remember in October when Meghan gate crashed Harry's meeting with the Queen's Commonwealth Trust? He actually joked that she crashed the party. They turned up in a eco-friendly Audi e-tron electric car. And they made a big deal about this, all the papers did, that they were being eco-conscious and that they were just trying to follow through with what they believe in. Well, that's all gone out the window now, hasn't it? Because they are riding around in this absolute monstrosity. It's a Cadillac Escalade and it comes with a gas-guzzling 6-litre engine. Now, I'm by no means saying that you shouldn't drive this type of car. Please, if you can afford that type of car, go ahead and drive it. But what I'm saying is please don't lecture us about everybody's carbon footprint and then continue to drive around in something that most people can't even dream of, and it leaves a humongous mark on the environment. Again, the hypocrisy is just screaming. I also have an issue with this whole equality thing that Meghan is taking on board. While it is a subject that needs to be talked about, and yes, she has every right to talk about it, but then don't get somebody to open up your door because it looks like you are privileged, which in fact you are, but please don't bang on about equality when you can't even open your own door. In fact, your security team have to open it. This is a money shot as far as I am concerned because it exactly shows her privilege. The staff are doing her bidding and a lot of people are talking about this on social media and it's got their backs up. Don't bang on about a movement that you are so greatly jumping on the bandwagon to, yet you have staff that do your bidding, open up the precious door that you cannot open up yourself, and it just looks wrong in the optics, doesn't it? Now, social media, of course, has gone absolutely bonkers, and a call was put out last night to try and find the building, and well, Rumours source found it for me. Thank you so much. It is the Canon Brighton Medical Building, which is on Brighton Way. Now, as the title suggests, it's a medical facility. It houses various different offices, and in the UK we don't get that here, but I'm told or led to believe that in the US, various different specialities can be housed into one big building, so you can have lots of different specialities within one office. This particular medical facility houses colon specialist, weight loss, hair regrowth specialist, dental anaesthetists, psychiatrics, invasive plastic surgeries, and of course a highly skilled IVF and fertility specialist. Now, here lies the problem. She has been seen leaving this facility. It was reported in the Daily Mail that they were going for an appointment. No more information was given. So, of course, people then start to wonder, what was the appointment for? Now, she's seen leaving the facility holding a plastic pouch, a see-through plastic pouch. That's not what you do here in the UK, and I have asked this question on Twitter. A lot of people are saying she's either going to see a dentist or the fertility specialist. Those are the two top ideas of where she was coming from. And here's where I have a little bit of difficulty with all of this. Oh, they were just popping out of the office. She had a bag over her shoulder. It was a crossover body bag. If you were given something from whatever doctors you were seen and it was in a clear plastic pouch, you are so concerned about your privacy, wouldn't you just slip it in the bag just to make sure that nobody sees where you were going, what you were doing, because you are so cautious of who might be out there? No, that's not what she does. She carries it in her hand, all to see. Why? This woman thrives on publicity. She thrives on the gossip. She thrives on being in the papers. So I suspect that she didn't put it in her bag because she wanted the world to speculate. She knew that there was an IVF specialist in that building. So even if she was going to see the dentist, she still wanted to make it seem that those pregnancy rumours are absolutely spinning at top pelt. Now, it could very well just be a dentist appointment, but that box does look very familiar with a fertility shot trigger. Now, these are, I'm led to believe, I'm not particularly au fait with regards to IVF and things like that, but these shots tend to trigger egg production to help fertility. However, I have been told by quite a few of my followers, and thank you very much, that this particular type of treatment doesn't just come with one box. It comes with a multitude of boxes and tablets and pills and potions and all sorts of things. So the pouch that she would be carrying would be a lot bigger. That doesn't necessarily say she's not going to see the IVF specialist. She could very well be, and that could be a small box of pills, but it does look strikingly similar to a shot treatment. I'm still not convinced that she's getting IVF at all, but it does seem a bit suspect that she's in the same building as a top specialist IVF fertility doctor. Now, one thing that's really got me cross this morning is that, of course, Meghan's Mirror. We all know about Meghan's Mirror. If you don't know about Meghan's Mirror, it is a website that literally has up to date, bang on the money, everything that she has been wearing. If there is a shot of her within minutes, they have exactly what she's been wearing uploaded onto their website. Now, they say that she was visiting the dentist. How on earth do they know that? It all seems a little bit too suspect in my honest personal opinion. Also, this building has parking around the back for private entrances. So why on earth have Harry and Meghan exited so publicly? That's got to be a massive red flag. I am 100% convinced that she is trying to generate the pregnancy rumour to get more column inches. Because there are so many facilities in that building. There's also a Botox place, you know. She was trying to generate a rumour, and do you know what? She's done it. So, by making sure that she was papped in a prominent medical facility building that houses a variety of different specialities, what do you think she's trying to achieve, and where do you think the appointment was? Was it a hair growth specialist? Was it a dentist? Was it a non-invasive plastic surgery specialist? Could it have been a hemorrhoid specialist, because they too are housed in that building, as well as a colon specialist? Now, I don't mean to be petty by speculating, but you put yourself out there and this is what you're going to get. I will say one thing though, I am loath to agree with the whole donor egg retrieval issue because of the age that she is. I'm not quite au fait with at what age you can stop doing egg retrieval. Generally, you have to have your eggs harvested prior to a certain age and then have them frozen. Whether or not she's done that, again, a lot of people have speculated that she too has had her eggs frozen in the past. So could that fertility specialist be using those for another pregnancy / surrogacy? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, she wanted to be photographed. Were these shots set up by paps, or were Harry and Meghan, or just Meghan, the underlining linchpin and tipped off the paps and told them exactly where they were going to be? It is common knowledge that celebrities tip off the paparazzi and tell them exactly where they're going to be, to give them those column inches that they so desire and to make sure that they are in the media. It is a common trait. I'm not going to comment on how she looks. I'm going to leave you guys to do that. I don't like really commenting on how people look. I don't feel it's right, but I just think one thing. Have you not got an iron? And somebody please crowdfund for Harry for a new shirt. I will end this video with one final point. If you go to the dentist, your husband generally doesn't come with you, especially if you're trying to avoid paps, avoid privacy, the whole shebang of Hollywood. We want a private life, blah, blah, blah. If you're going to the dentist, would your husband tag along? Interesting question, isn't it? I'd love to know what you think she was there to go and see. Was it her? Was it Harry? What were they doing there? And was it a set-up pap shot because of the whole issue of private parking around the back? But they didn't use that. And of course, these photos were purchased by Backgrid. Backgrid once again, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to know your thoughts on all of these topics. What do you think's going on? Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.